This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake it.
Wake your punk ass up. That crust out your eyes.
Our next guest, I got a chance to meet extremely in an organic way. I'm talking about Tink, ladies and gentlemen. Give a round of applause. I couldn't have met you in a better way.
That's real. I remember.
You remember that? That was
we were in the studio.
that was last year.
It was last year, like during the summer.
It was that was that long ago.
Yeah.
Yo, since then, man, you done blown up.
Yeah, we were putting in work.
You were putting in work, and I went into the studio. What's the name of that studio in Miami? You
The
remember?
Hit Factory.
The Hit Factory, and I was hanging out with Shaheem Reed, who does our A&R room every Monday here on Sway in the Morning, and he was telling me I was actually there to go listen to O.T. Genesis album, and with Busta Rhymes and Shaheem, and I bumped into Timberland, and he kept saying he had been telling me about you for a long time. We did an interview with MTV a while back, and he kept saying, "Wait till you hear Tink." I said, "Tink? Is that sound like a noise?" It was Tink,
or like Tinkerbell, right?
Like that, Tink,
No, it's Tink.
like Tink, 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 Tink. And I finally got a chance to hear you. Huh? That's not a noise. It's a movement.
Yeah.
And we went in the studio, and he started playing me your music. And the first thing I noticed was this girl is an extremely talented songwriter. In fact, I told them he got somebody who's hot. How did you meet Timberland?
You know what? I had met Timberland actually in L.A. He was in the studio with the interns, and we had a song with the interns called "Don't Tell Nobody."
Mm-hmm.
So they just played him the record, and Timberland heard my voice, and he instantly got me on the phone. Hey, I want to meet you. I like your song. I want to know more about you. And 2 days later, I was flying out to LA to meet him.
Wow.
Yeah, and from there, we got in the studio maybe like a couple days after that, all in LA. We dropped like a couple of records, and Tim told me like straight up, I want to produce your album. And after that, it was just like it was like a destiny type of thing.
Yeah.
'Cause after that, we just started making more songs, and Tim got even more excited, and that's when he started, bringing people in. You got to hear what's going on, and it was just real organic. Like we never force anything on anyone. Just come and listen. Just take a second and hear what I got to say. Like there's no gimmicks with me. There isn't any hidden factors. It is what it is. I write, I sing, I rap. I'm a real artist. I do it all.
She does it all. You hear that, HB? Like that, HB?
I love it.
All right, and then there was a song when I came in the studio that Timberland played, and it had a J verse or a hook on it.
Yeah, moving bass.
Moving bass.
Was it moving bass or was it Tell the Children?
It was Tell the Children.
Tell the Children.
Yeah, and when Buster heard that song, it was like, Sway, tell Timbo I need to get on that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember that?
That song was heavy.
That was a powerful song. Tell them about that song.
Yeah, Tell the Children. Basically, the case of the Trayvon Martin.
Yep.
I felt like something needed to be said. And my biggest thing was I want to be the voice for the people. And when it came back that he wasn't gonna be indicted, I felt like I just felt so strongly about it. And it's not too many people that speak for us. Like a lot of artists, they speak to us, but who's gonna speak for us? And for me, to put it in a song and write the story about what happened, having a police officer come to your door and tell you, your son's been murdered by an officer.
Yeah.
That's deep. You know what I mean? And I took that and I really ran with it because I know people needed to hear that. Our country, we went through some things, still going through things, but something needed to be said, and I felt like it was my responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Because that could have been my brother.
Absolutely.
That could be my son. So Tell the Children, I'm giving that message like to the children, to the people coming after us. You gotta really. We living in a crazy
time.
world.
Trayvon,
You know what I'm
Michael
saying?
Brown.
Yeah,
What happened with Michael Brown?
Oh yeah.
Now, did Buster ever get on that song?
No, he didn't. When the verdict came back, we kind of got excited.
Yeah.
And we dropped it. So
Yeah.
It wasn't in time, but.
He wasn't able to make that one.
Yeah.
You got the chance being with Timberland to work around the greatest artists of our generation, including Justin Timberlake, correct?
Crazy.
What's the first thing that Justin? He's such a funny guy, very, very smart. What's the first thing he said to you?
He actually spoke to me through Tim because they have a close relationship.
Yeah.
But he told Tim to let me know like she's great. Justin, to hear that from him, you know, when
Yeah.
I was a kid, I used to listen to NSYNC. and
Right. Word.
I used to be a big fan. Like,
Uh-huh.
I swear to God, I would be a big fan of them. And it just felt good, you know, especially coming from somebody of his caliber. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
somebody in the pop and R&B world is it's amazing to me. You know, young girl from Chicago getting love from the big shots.
From Justin
You know
Timberland.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Has anyone made you
Straight up.
nervous? Because I'm wondering, like, okay, soon you hear that Timberland is feeling you. 2 days later, you fly out. Are you able to still just get into your same zone next to Timberland initially, or did it take some time?
You know what? When I first met Tim, when he walked through the door, I was nervous as hell.
Right.
I was nervous. You know, Tim came in with all his jewelry on, with a leather jacket. You know, he just looked like, you know, he looked like money. So of course I'm like, oh my God, this guy's gonna be such a. I don't know if he's gonna be an asshole, if he gonna really want to know, if he really wants to know about me. You know what I mean? So I was nervous.
Yeah.
I really was. But like I say, when the first conversation we had, it was just so genuine. You know, he talked to me. It wasn't about money. It wasn't about, you know what I'm saying? Well, what do you have to offer? It was more so about why did you start making music and who influenced you? I started in the basement. You started in the basement. It was just, you know, a real chemistry, like I was talking to my my uncle at a family reunion.
Word.
So all the nerves went away.
Aw.
Yeah.
When he goes on stage and says, you know, I heard from the queen herself, Aaliyah, and basically says that she says that Tink is the next. That's a lot of pressure, right? Or how did you receive that?
You know what? Tim has these conversations with me often. Like, we're both Pisces, so when he gets a vibe, he just talks and talks about it. Like, he doesn't hold back. So I had honestly heard that him tell me this before, so it wasn't a big shock like it was to the world. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, to be clear, Tim was saying that Aaliyah never said Tim never said she's the next Aaliyah.
Okay.
He never said that. There will never be another Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Period, point blank. Aaliyah is Aaliyah. Her legacy will live forever. So what Tim basically was saying, Aaliyah gave him confirmation as to say, you know, this is gonna be something. You know, so for me it was just like, yeah, Tim does feel like that. He's passionate about it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't work with people who aren't passionate. It's just not the same. So yeah, I felt proud. You know what I'm saying? It's not pressure. It's more so of like, you know, this is confirmation. Yeah, it's like that sign.
That sign, right? Man, Tink is with us. I'm gonna open up the phone lines, 888-742-3345. All right, we're featuring Tink, who's here. Timberland's new artist, signed over there at Mosley Music Group, Epic Records. Sylvia Rohn. Is Sylvia Rohn? Sylvia Rohn. Wow. Sylvia Rohn is a legendary music mogul who has been responsible for a lot of iconic careers, including Missy and Busta Rhymes and Timberland, and you know the list goes on and on and on and on. Tink, the album, you got the title right?
Think Tink.
Think Tink. I like
Love
that.
it.
All right, we like that.
Sticky.
It's
I think
catchy,
also.
right? All right, and then the album is scheduled to come when?
We're looking at late July, this summer. This summer it'll be here.
It'll be here. So,
Yeah, I'm
what?
pushing.
You come from a big family?
No, I actually have one brother, a mom, and a dad,
And
that's it.
What do they think about what you're doing right now? Cause what are you, 19?
I just made 20.
Oh, you just made 20?
Yeah, this month.
Okay, all right. That's important for a 20-year-old to say. I'm no longer a teenager. You saw how she kind of looked at me when I said 19?
No, you know.
He checked you.
Okay, so what do they
Ain't
think
like
about
that.
what's going on?
No, they're more than supportive. Like, I started in the basement recording with my dad.
Okay.
So for my dad to just watch my career go from, you know, from where it was to where it is now, it's just it's a good feeling. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't make it out of Chicago.
Yeah.
So for me to just be able to, you know, spread the word and take my talents to a higher level, my family they're on cloud nine.
They're on cloud nine.
A lot of people just in general can't think past today. Like, you know, they just, everything is right now. They don't have no plans for tomorrow, or they don't have, like, in 5 years, where do you see yourself?
You know, in 5 years, I see myself. I always said I wanted to take my music and travel the world with it, and also, you know what I mean. I want to like really start giving back, and in 5 years, I want to have like different programs for like performing arts and in schools, because I know in Chicago, like, you know, we got the sports, we got great athletes, the basketball players, but it's so much talent in Chicago as far as dancing and singing. And
Wow.
when I was coming up, we didn't have a lot of that. We made our groups in our homes. You know what I mean? Our dance groups or our singing groups were made on the couch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want to open up different programs, and I even want to write a screenplay for film.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good
like
for you.
I have so many different stories in my head that I just want to see on TV that I know people can relate to.
Write them down. Get them out.
Yeah,
Get
I
'em
do.
out.
I really do.
Get them out.
And you know what else? I think with Ratchet Commandments, what makes it even more powerful is your age, because I think a lot of times when people think of 19-year-old girls,
She's 20. Tracy.
20, excuse
Okay.
me,
Oh, I just
20,
wanna make
between that age group, you know, you're figuring the first person they're hitting the like on Instagram is like Amber Rose, you know? So for you to be able to say that, I'm wondering if you had to separate yourself from some friends who just didn't have the same mindset as you.
I mean, my circle has always been small. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time, like creative people, it's hard to really understand them. So I've always just had like a select few friends. So it's never been, nobody's ever had to just like branch away from me because of, you know, my message. They actually like, they be giving me dap, like you, that's real. You know, they need to hear this. You know, my friends, my circle is supportive. You know, you have to keep a supportive circle around you. People that see the vision the way you see it, you know. Otherwise, you'll get lost and, you know, their demeanor will rub off on you.
Right.
So
Definitely.
We are a belligerent generation of ignorance. Bitches live for the
Yeah.
gram, and their life has no significance. Is that what it is? Was that correct?
you're correct. You're
Yeah.
very correct.
Man,
That's real.
that's against the grain. Cause
Yeah. And you know what? For the most part, I wanted people to understand that this is not me like yelling or looking down on people. It's more so about me just making sure people are aware.
Yeah.
You know, I think a lot of people, we act the way we act because we don't know. You know what I mean? And if you know better, you're supposed to do better. You know what I'm saying, Sway?
Yeah.
So for the most part, I want people to understand, like, I was the same person that I'm talking about a couple years ago. Like, this is not me just, you know, bashing people. This is more so, look, y'all, we got to really do better, you know? And I want people to just relate to what I'm saying, you know? Don't be shy. Don't be scared to say you right.
I like that. Think Tink. I like. Can I get a Think Tink
T-shirt?
t-shirt? Yeah, I know that's
Yeah,
coming, right?
We got hoodies, we got T-shirts. I'm hoping to get some Scullies, everything. The movement is gonna be big.
It's gonna be big. I'm gonna XL. All right.
All right, I got you.
All right. We're gonna fix these phone lines. 888-742-3345. 2 in the morning. That's Tink right there. This girl got something special, HB.
That's what Tink said. He in the back seat, sweating like an athlete.
Word.
Come on.
That is a scandalous ass song, boy.
That's life.
That's life, huh? It was one that you hate them, but you still want to fuck them. I mean, damn.
Said I hate you, but I still want to date you.
Oh, okay.
You better just hope I don't tell nobody.
Don't tell nobody, right?
That's life.
What is that song about at the core of it?
Just the circle of love. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things that a guy does to a female that people just do not know. And we just kind of, sometimes we just keep going around and around with them, and we just don't say nothing. We act like it's all good.
Yeah, girl, I know what
But
you
if
mean.
only people knew.
Shut up, Sway.
I feel like you talking about me, Tink.
Hey, it's life.
You've been traveling in my past. I feel guilty when I hear that song.
That was the point.
That
Right.
was the point?
Mission accomplished.
Apologize to some people.
Oh, damn.
Mission accomplished.
Damn, are you in a relationship now?
Oh, no.
Not.
I don't think a guy can handle that right now. That's a lot of moving for you. You got to be a very secure person to deal with that.
You have to be very secure. You have to be very mature. I think a lot of guys my age, they aren't on my level as far as like mentally.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard. Like, it's hard even having a conversation with a regular 19, 20-year-old.
Yeah, they ain't got
Yeah.
that. They not ready for
Sorry,
that.
but it's
That's
not
true.
the same.
Have you ever dated anybody in the business yet?
No.
Almost.
I'm
Is
chilling
it-
right
that
now,
was a-
Sway. Like,
yeah.
man, I just made 20. I'm really just trying to enjoy my years.
Okay.
And I'm so focused. Like, I really put all my energy into what's going on right now with my music, this album, Think Tink, just everything. As far as my career, that's my lover.
Okay, your career is your lover. Be careful, because it's a dirty game. The business is. Evelyn is on the line from Los Angeles. Good morning, Evelyn. How you doing? Evelyn, you there? Say what's up to Tink.
Hi, I am
Hey,
really
Evelyn.
enjoying her sound. I think that she's going to go very far. The Ratchet song is just a little too much for me, though. I think it's highlighting women in, like, a negative way. Even though I know you're not talking about all women, I just think a lot of people would hear it and just classify us that way because that's what they do anyways. But I don't know. I would have liked it. I like how you said dudes can be ratchet too because we need to hear that and they need to know why. We already get why women can be ratchet, but I think it should, I don't know, let's do something where men are ratchet. That's how I feel.
Whatever. Women are ratchet too. I mean, we got to tell that story.
But we've been ratchet for too long. It's like, oh, God, can they, like, stop saying that now? Because not everyone, like me, I'm not ratchet. Maybe in my immature years, one may have said, you're ratchet. But like she said, she did highlight that, too, that, like, she's not talking about all those women and, you know, like, people do need to grow out of that and we got to do better. But I think that some people are doing better, but we keep putting our focus on those ratchet women, and it's like, it's not a good look.
You know, maybe you should send the link to the song to somebody you know that needs to hear it. If it's not for you, then you throw that song to somebody that's a little ratchet, you know?
Yeah, y'all pretty much saying the same thing, though, if you think about it.
I think every woman is allowed a certain amount of ratchet hours per week.
How many?
Not
many
in the
hours?
public, though. Not documented for the internet.
I ain't say publicly. I just said per week. Yay, man. What you do behind closed doors is on you.
Jelani's on the line from the Shy. What up, Jelani? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, Tink, how you doing?
What's up, Jelani?
Hey, I've been listening to you, man, for years. You really, like, inspired me, like, I don't sing or anything, but I'm kind of, like, making beats or whatever in the basement. But you really inspired me coming from Chicago where it's, like, nothing but turmoil and, like, you young kids, like, shooting everything up. You like a breath of fresh air, man. Just want to put that out there and keep on putting that music out there.
I got you.
All right, and he can pick up Ratchet Commandments now. That's on iTunes, right?
For sure.
Yeah, get
iTunes right now. Ratchet Commandments.
Erica's on the line. What's up, Erica? How you doing? Good morning.
Oh, what's up, Sway? Good morning. What's up, Heather? What's up, Tracy?
What up?
Hey, love.
Hey, Tank, I want to send you some love from Chicago.
Yeah.
I'm calling from hometown. I want to know real quick, where you from in Chicago?
You know, I'm from Chicago, the south suburbs. I lived in Calumet City. I went to Simeon and TF North, bit of both worlds.
Are you there, Erica?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, so what's your question for?
I want to know, out of anybody in the industry right now, who you want to work with the most? Who you want to work with the most, Tank?
Right now, man, I would really love to collab with Drake.
Ooh. I see that.
Yeah, let that sit right there.
Yeah, let's pause for that moment right there. That's going to be a big record.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cut the music off, oh, that's the pause. All right, it's going to happen. We're going to talk it into existence right
Let
there.
that marinate.
All right. Erica, thanks for your call. Hey, Tink,
What's up?
I'm glad we had this moment.
I'm glad, too, Sway. It's good seeing you again.
Good seeing you.
It's love, for real.
Yeah, I really enjoyed when I went in the studio. I've been talking about you ever since. And
True.
I got a chance to meet her early on and see the talent. Wait till y'all hear the album.
Oh, yeah. It's
Oh, man.
It's something for everybody. Like, I really mean it. Think Tink has a different message, and every song has a different journey. You know what I mean? A different story. So y'all gonna love it.
Did you
Shout
work
out to
with
Timberland?
Timberland? And I know him
Yeah.
and Missy has been in the studio. Have y'all worked yet? I know you and Missy worked. I know you did.
I know somebody was gonna try to bring it out, but get that album, Tink.
So Missy's on the album.
Missy's on that.
Wow. Yeah, y'all. All right.
Yeah. We love Missy.
Did she give you any
Love
advice?
her. You know what? When I spoke to Missy, it was like I was talking to a big sister.
Yeah.
Like she kind of just wraps her arms around me, and you know she does give me advice. It was just like a big sister relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She told me to keep my head up and stand strong. Like don't let. I had recently I wear my braids and wear my beads, and a lot of people were trying to make me feel a way about it. You know what I'm saying? And her thing was, you have your own style, be unique, don't be afraid. You know what I mean? They'll hate it at first, and then they'll love it. When everybody else, starts to love it, people will come around. So like I say, that's something like a big sister would tell her little sister. Oh yeah, wear your braids, girl. Put your beads in.
I like the braids because I haven't seen it like you worn it, and then that makes you that's radical differentiation, something that separates you from the fray. Yeah, don't ever be scared of that. They try to talk about my hat, Tink. They be talking about my hat.
You still wear your hat though.
That's right. That's what and they know me wherever I go in the world. If I go to Germany, there goes Sway. They know my hat. If I go to Japan, France, wear your braids, girl. Do you? All right. Tink, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be hearing about her.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming by.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shea 45.